A girl traveled day and night to another country, hoping to surprise her long-distance boyfriend she hadn't seen in 5 years. To her shock, he had already fallen for someone else. Overwhelmed by anger, she randomly kissed a stranger on the street. Little did she know the man was a billionaire. Taken off guard by the sudden kiss, the wealthy man looked flustered. Yet to maintain his public image before the reporters, he held back his anger. He led the girl away from the press conference right away. Later, he took her to a quiet, secluded spot. The girl just wanted to leave right then, but the billionaire insisted that she take responsibility for what she had done. Thinking he was after money, the girl looked disdainful. She warned him she only had $3,000 in total savings. She told him he might as well hurt her if all he wanted was cash. Her bold attitude caught the billionaire off guard and made him back down. The incident quickly blew up and topped the trending searches online. His family saw the scandalous rumors too. The company's market value plummeted by billions overnight. His father was furious upon hearing the news. He told his wife to sort out this mess immediately to save his reputation. The billionaire had no choice but to look into the girl's background. Soon he found her and handed her a formal agreement. He asked her to pretend to be his girlfriend for 3 months. He said all troubles would be dropped and they would go their separate ways once the storm passed. He also warned her that he would take legal action if she refused. Having no other options, the girl signed the contract reluctantly. Since they had to act as a couple, they needed to make it convincing. The next day, the billionaire picked her up as her boyfriend. Seeing her plain outfit, he handed her a black credit card. He told her to buy a diamond ring to make their act look real. The girl went to a jewelry store with the card afterward. Everyone expected her to pick the biggest and most expensive ring in the shop. Instead, she chose the cheapest one available. She then tossed the ring right in front of the billionaire. He frowned with disgust at the tiny diamond. He brought her to the store's exclusive VIP lounge at once. He asked the staff to bring out their most luxurious diamonds for her to choose freely. The girl secretly liked the gorgeous jewelry, but she refused to admit it. She looked around for a long time without picking anything. The billionaire made the decision for her in the end. He picked out a 10-carat diamond ring and put it on her finger gently. Staring at the dazzling huge diamond, the girl felt a strange warmth in her heart, but she changed her tone soon after. She said she would pay him back for the ring as soon as possible. The billionaire wore a look of contempt on his face. Just then, his mother called him. She asked how he had dealt with the recent scandal. Learning that he was picking out a ring with his girlfriend, she was overjoyed. She thought he had found a new partner. She urged him to bring the girl home to meet the family right away. She never imagined the girl in question was exactly the one from the viral gossip. After hanging up the phone, he told the girl firmly that she had to go home with him that night. The girl wanted to turn him down, but she remembered the contract and agreed. The next day, David got ready and drove Anna to his family mansion. It was the first time Anna had met David's mother. To her surprise, David's mother was extremely warm and welcoming. Nervous about the elder's kindness, Anna grew stiff and awkward. She let slip the truth about their fake relationship agreement during their chat. David's mother froze on the spot, her smile fading away. David's face darkened instantly and tried to smooth over the awkward moment. Still, his mother was filled with doubt. She invited Anna to a family dinner a few days later. Anna could not decline and had to nod her head. Afraid that Anna would embarrass him at the dinner party, David hired top stylists to give her a complete makeover. Anna disliked the idea and thought David was vain and pretentious. She believed a person's worth never depended on fancy clothes and looks. Still, she had to obey his orders in the end. When she put on the formal gown, she looked elegant and stunning. David caught sight of her and froze for a second. His heart began to race unexpectedly. As evening fell, they drove to David's private mansion together. The family dinner officially started, and relatives from all branches showed up. Most of them had heard about the online scandal and were curious about Anna. Some snobbish distant relatives could tell she came from an ordinary background. They made mean remarks openly at the banquet. They said she was not wealthy enough to match the wealthy David. The harsh words echoed across the hall, leaving Anna embarrassed and tongue-tied. She rushed out of the room in a hurry. David noticed her absence soon enough. He found her in a small wooden house and comforted her softly. His thoughtfulness touched Anna deeply. She leaned against his chest, overwhelmed with mixed emotions. No one had ever stood up for her like this before. A tender, indescribable feeling grew inside her heart.